How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm actually quite excited for because I feel like it's gonna make a really big difference to some people who are watching, and I feel like it is a video that a lot of people will be looking for, and that is how to stop gaming and really take life seriously, I'd like to say. So a lot of people, there's a decent amount of people out there who are on self-improvement, and if you're watching this video, you most likely are or looking to get onto self-improvement. But then there's one major thing that you need to overcome, and that is gaming. Now, I've said this in the past many times. For the OGs who've been watching my channel for a long time, if you follow my Instagram, link in the description by the way, people who look at my Instagram reels and have been watching my videos since like a year ago will know that I've never really been against gaming if it is taken into moderation. And that is, in moderation, that means, I'll explain a little bit later, but I've never really been fully against gaming. But there are times where, especially like if you want to get to a point where you really want to improve a lot of things about yourself and things in your life, you might have to stop gaming. And that's what I've done. I don't really game anymore. It's like one of those things where it's just like, if I feel like it, like I don't have the, want to anymore. In fact, if I turn my Xbox on, I get bored so fast. Today in this video, I'm going to be showing you how and why I stopped gaming and started taking life seriously. Let's go. Number one is realizations. This video is mainly like almost like a call to action for you. This chapter, I'm going to be talking about realization, and you're gonna be realizing some things, and this is kind of like a thing that you might want to swap. This is kind of one thing you're gonna realize. You're gonna be like, okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna change some things up. Especially if you've just randomly clicked on this video just out of pure curiosity, or you're looking for a video like this, like you search this in the YouTube search bar, and you're like, how do I start taking life more seriously? And you found this video. Yeah, this is the chapter that's gonna really help you realize why you want to do it. So the reason why I stopped gaming and started taking life seriously is because I realized that, I've talked about this many times, I was facing hate from a lot of other people, and I wanted to change myself. I started self-improvement at the beginning of grade 9. In grade 8 though, if you compare who I was back then to who I am now, they are very different. So the reason why I even started getting on, or the reason why I even got on self-improvement and started doing it, is because I was facing a lot of hate from other people, like fake friends, and people who mainly people who I thought were my friends, but also other people just around me, like in my school. In my school now, I have a really bad reputation for who I was in grade 8. So yeah, I just wanted to change. And also another thing that really helped me was I realized that I can achieve a lot of things if I just put my mind to it. And the reason, so I just set some solid goals after that. And the reason why I realized I can achieve a lot of major, just anything that I put my mind to, is because I've done that before. But you know exactly what I did it with? Video games. So with video games, I used to be addicted to video games. Like I'm saying addicted. And it's not just because I craved it, but it's because I had nothing better to do. Let's go back to 2018. Like 2018, Fortnite was a huge thing. 2019, I played a decent amount. 2020, I played a lot because there's this one season, but whatever. Yeah, but mainly 2018, I played so much video games, dude. 2018 to 2019, 2018 to 2021 is really when I played a lot of video games, but the video games differentiated. 2018, Fortnite all the way, right? And the reason why I, with that, what did I do with Fortnite? Especially, let's go to 2020. 2019 maybe, this peak era, okay? Obviously, what do people do when they want to get better at things like building? Building, those people do like fucking, what was the name for it? High ground retakes. Holy, I haven't said that in so long. But yeah, those like high ground retakes where people build all over the fucking place and they make some insane structures. Obviously, that's gonna need practice. And what I would do is literally just go into my own world. Like it was like some creative mode, and you get to go into your own island and shit like that and just do whatever you want. And for hours, I would just sit there in my chair with the controller in my hand and just do the same retake over and over. And there were points where I straight up I started slacking. My attempts got worse because I was sitting there with no break. But you know what? I kept going at it. This is one thing that really made me realize that I can really do something if I just put my mind to it. Because I would start off strong and then dip down, and as I'm sitting there for like an hour and a half, my attempts would get worse, and I didn't want to do it anymore, but I really just wanted to get this retake down multiple times. So I would sit there and I would be like, I don't want to do this anymore, but I really want to be able to do it. So I persevered through that, and it's called discipline. I disciplined myself to sit there and do that retake over and over until I got it down. So that really helped me realize that I can do anything that I put my mind toward. Now, this is another thing that helped me realize that changing who I was not that difficult. And it's certain games that you gotta play to realize this. But there was one game in particular that I played in 2020 and 2021 that helped me realize this, and that was Grand Theft Auto 5. For the people who don't know what GTA is, it's basically a game where you have your own character and you run around and you can max your stats out for like anything. You can max out your stats for flying ability, driving, strength, speed, swimming ability, oxygen, like lung capacity, fucking all this. You can get higher levels, get more experience, get better guns, get more money, get more houses, apartments. It is literally a life simulator, except for a criminal. So I grinded the shit out of that game. More like the things that I did late nights until like 2 a.m. I would fucking sit there and grind a fake ass character, and it was fun, don't get me wrong, but I would sit there and grinding a fake ass character instead of doing that in real life. And you can't really blame me. I was like 12 years old, 11 or 12 years old. But let me try to give an explanation. I would run around for hours just trying to get as much money as possible. So I would do things like heists. I would rob a casino in the game. Or say there was this one thing I would do, right? I really wanted this yacht. Okay, I wanted this yacht, and it was $10 million. And I did things towards that to get that yacht. I did so much stuff in the game. So point is, I just wanted to get like max out everything, right? Like the stats that I was talking about, like driving, swimming, blah blah blah. That was something that I really never worried about when I first started playing. But then, as like let's say a couple months in, that's something I really wanted to improve. So I started doing things certain to those stats that improve them. So driving, I just kept driving around the city. Strength. Apparently strength, you literally just improve by punching people, so I went around and punched civilians. Swimming, you swim. Flying, you fly a plane. Things like that, right? I'm improving my stats. I'm maxing out my stats. And then there was that one point where I wanted to increase my level, my in-game level. So I started doing XP missions, more missions that give you XP. Then I wanted more money. I mean, that's what I've always chased in that game. That's what everyone chases. So you do heists with your friends and shit like that, and you work towards getting that money in the heist. You rob a bank, you rob a casino, you rob some millionaire's island and things like that. So I think you probably get what I'm getting at, right? I realized that like I spent nights struggling to do certain things to get that stat up. Why don't I just do that in real life? And that is exactly what I started realizing. And that was about in summer of grade 8 going into grade 9. I was like, I've got it now. And that's also when people like Andrew Tate were popping out and influencing a lot of young men like myself to hop on self-improvement. So then I started getting started. In this chapter right now, I'm gonna be telling you how you can go. This is really how you can go from a gamer to some person like me or like a lot of other people where they are now. Number one, you gotta set solid goals and ambitions. If you were just someone who's like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna try and improve all my stats, but you don't have solid goals, there's nothing really to work towards. And I get it's pretty obvious to say like, okay, yeah, I just wanna, I just wanna improve myself. You can say I just wanna improve myself, but what do you wanna improve exactly? Now, like even I'm 2 years into self-improvement and there's still so many things I wanna improve about myself. So you gotta just set solid goals and start. I mean, you don't really have to start small, but you wanna set solid goals. So say you're just starting self-improvement. Some things you could change is your physique, your habits. So you wanna build better habits, but habits that, like, let's say like you want to stop gaming, right? That's a pretty solid goal. But then other goals that can better yourself, like, I mean, other goals could be like, getting a better physique, building up my reputation again. If you have a bad reputation like I do in my school, I mean, my reputation is a little bit better now, but like back in grade 8, if you are where I was in grade 8, that's another goal. Whatever you want to work towards. And this is the most important part. Especially, this is why it's called How I Stopped Gaming. This is not just a normal how to take over your life video. This is how you go from gaming to take over your life. These goals, you're gonna work towards them like a video game. You see why I brought GTA up? You're gonna play life like it's GTA, except you're not a criminal. If you're a criminal, then fucking, I don't know. But I'm not telling you to go get stronger by going punching random people out on the street. So if you play the game like GTA, another really popular self-improvement influencer named Hamza, he used to play RuneScape, and that was almost like GTA. You build a character up and you get them stronger and things like that. So you know, with GTA, you want to improve every aspect of your character. You want to get them stronger. You want to get them more money. Those are two very basic things that you can do in GTA. How do you do that in real life? You start going to the gym, getting money. You start a side hustle or like a business or something, or get a job or things like that. So you want to almost see life like a video game. So imagine you have all these stats, right? Instead of GTA, your real self, not your GTA, not your fucking fake ass GTA character, your real self. You have stats. Imagine they're above your head, right? You have your strength bar. You have your let's say stamina. You have stamina. Every game has how much character has stamina, right? Stamina. You have strength, stamina, speed, and shit like that, and money. How do you get your strength up? Number one, you start going to the gym. How do you get your stamina up? I mean, there's a lot of ways. You can start running. You can start exercising more, doing more cardio and shit like that. Or you can get to a sport that's really physically demanding. I mean, every sport is somewhat physically demanding, but like, you know, a sport, any sport, right? Or you want to increase your speed. I mean, I don't really know how to increase your speed, but I think sprinting, just things like that, right? Whatever, right? You see what I mean now? You gotta see life like a video game. So if you start playing life like it's a video game where you can level up and get stronger and things like that, I promise you, self-improvement will be so much easier. Is because what do we chase in video games? We chase progress. We chase the improvement, right? We just want to see ourselves like especially GTA. If you play GTA, that the number one thing, the only thing that you really want to do is just see yourself progress. You want to get cooler cars. You want to get better guns. You want to be able to go into the casino heist and be able to shoot every motherfucker in there and like completely dominate the arena, right? Or you want to be able to like do all this shit. You want to become better at driving. You want to, you know, pretty much every video game has the same principle: progress, progress, progress. And you know what you can do in life as well? Progress, progress, progress. So life is, especially with GTA, once again, I'm going to keep bringing up GTA because it's literally a life simulator. If you've played GTA, you'll know exactly what I mean. And if I'm being honest, if you have played GTA and you were playing it a lot, you will definitely find this video a lot more understanding, and it will probably be easier to put this into concept. But if you haven't played GTA before, then I hope you can still understand this. But yeah, you just gotta play life like it's a video game. Like you have these different stats, like you have, you know, you just want to improve yourself, because you know what? It's nothing different to a video game. You sit in front of a screen and you're struggling to fucking get money in GTA, but you know what? It's obviously gonna be a lot easier in GTA because you're just robbing a bank or something, and that's a video game. But like, let's not talk about money. Let's talk about strength, right? Strength over time just builds because of how much experience you have in a video game, right? Same thing with IRL. If you go to the gym consistently, you're gonna get stronger. So you just gotta, the number one thing with video games is that you're just staying consistent. You're showing up every fucking day for hours, sitting at your fucking screen, rotting away, building your fake ass character. What if you do that? What if you take that time? Before, I used to play like 7-8 hours of video games a day. Just imagine if you play the same amount as I did. Put that towards IRL, how much are you gonna progress? It's insane. So yeah, if you just see life as a video game, you're gonna progress so much easier because you're gonna see all these stats, you're gonna see the progress, and you're gonna get addicted to it. So easiest takeaway from this video: just see life as a video game. Just see life as a video game. Just see life as a video game. So yeah, imagine you have all these stats like strength, speed, stamina, and agility, or things like that. You can almost like with things like GTA, if you can imagine yourself becoming like a superhuman, you can do this exact same thing in real life. Just see life as a video game. See all these stats that you have and work towards them relentlessly, like late nights and things like that, working on your business, or like even in the gym, you're pushing yourself to your limits. Imagine yourself sitting in front of your screen, right? Putting all those hours instead of into video games, and all the energy into video games, you put it into real life. I promise you, you're gonna make progress. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. So yeah, once again, main takeaway: see life as a video game, set solid goals and ambitions and work towards them like it's a video game. But then you also want to realize why you want to change as well, and also have the mindset that you can put, I mean, you've probably heard it many times, but you can achieve anything if you straight up just put your mind to it. So just set solid goals. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace, bros.